Okay, so today's Thursday, and this is our last video of the week. We're looking at solving multi-step inequalities again. We call this 2.3b, so I don't want you to get confused. Remember, less than, greater than, less than or equal to has the line, greater than or equal to has the line. When you're graphing, if it's just less than or greater than, you have an open circle. If it's equal to, you have a closed circle. And then this is a huge rule right here. This is the only thing that's different from equations. When you divide or multiply by a negative, you have to flip the inequality symbol. Okay? So let's do a few examples. 3x plus 2 is less than negative 4. All right, so we want to get our 2 by itself. That zeroes out. See, 3x is less than negative 6. And then we're going to divide both sides by 3. And we get x is less than negative 2. Okay, so when we come over here to graph it, we're going to have an open circle at negative 2 because it's not equal to. And it is less than, so it's going to go this way. Let's look at number 2. 7x plus 8 is less than or equal to 1. So we're going to subtract 8 from both sides to get that number off. Zero's out there, and here we're left with negative 7. Negative 7x is less than or equal to negative 7. Okay. So we need to get the x by itself, so we're going to divide by negative 7. And we get x is, we've got to flip that sign because we just divided by a negative. Flip your sign, and you're going to end up with x is greater than or equal to 1. So over here, it's greater than or equal to. We're going to shade that in, and it's greater than. Okay? Down here, distribute your 4 first. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 3 is 12. We're going to subtract 12 from both sides to get the x by itself. It leaves us with 4x is greater than negative 36. And then we're going to divide by 4. Because we divided by a positive number, we don't flip the sign. Negative 36 divided by 4 is a negative 9. And it is not closed, and it's greater than. Okay? Last on this page. And x minus 3, x plus 2 is greater than 4. So we're going to distribute this negative 3. Negative 3 times x is, first we need to pull down on x. Negative 3x. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. It's greater than 4. So we have some common like terms. These are both x's. We have a 1x minus 3x. That's going to give us a negative 2x minus 6 is greater than 4. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. That zeroes out, and you're left with 10. Negative 2x is greater than 10. And then divide by negative 2. X is greater than, no. Look what we just did here. We divided by a negative, right? So we got to flip that sign. X is less than 10 divided by negative 2, negative 5. Okay, so negative 5 less than, would be this way. Okay, now I do want to show you 2 on the back. Number 7, let's do that one first. Number 7, I need you to combine your like terms first. 6x plus 1x is 7x. Okay, so you're left with the same thing on both sides. So that could be kind of interesting. We're going to add 4 to both sides to get that x by itself. That zeroes out. Ooh, that zeroes out too. We're left with just 0. Okay, and then we move this negative 7x to the other side. That zeroes out on both sides. So you're left with 0 is less than or equal to 0. Is that a true statement? Yes, it is. It is equal to 0. So we're going to have 0 here. And it's just 0. So we're just going to keep it there. There's no 0 is equal to 0. So that's just how we're going to say this one. There's no, we're going to color it in. And it just stays there. There's no greater than or less than because just 0 is the only thing equal to 0. So when we graph it, that's what it looks like. Okay, down here, let's go ahead and distribute this negative 3 minus 3x. And then negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. Okay, look, right there is a hidden little 1. Okay. So we're going to distribute this negative 1 inside the parentheses. Negative 2x and plus 7. Okay. Now, it becomes 1x minus 3x, which is negative 2x minus 18, is greater than or equal to, and then 8 and 7 we can combine to be 15 minus 2x. Okay. So now we can just move some things around. We're going to add 2x to both sides. When you do that, that zeroes out. Ooh, that zeroes out. So we're left with no variable. Okay? And then add 18 to both sides. That's going to give us 33. So we're left with 0 is greater than or equal to 33. Is this a true statement? Is 0 greater than or equal to 33? No. It's false. There's no solutions. Okay? All right, well, that's it. We'll do the rest in class tomorrow.